Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Show them that new cup tequila.
We're back.
We're back, guys.
Hello.
Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, the Girl, and a Wise Man Came to Houston show.
Thank you.
A wise man came back to
Came back to Houston. He keep coming back. He keep coming back because he's wise.
Always look forward to it.
We're back, guys. Thank you. We are on episode
62.
62. Okay. I didn't do our graphics, so I didn't even know which one we were.
Yeah.
62. Are you gonna say?
No, I thought about that. I said I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, you're not gonna do
anymore.
the Spanish version?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna come up with another version to give my Hispanic friends a break.
They probably get a chuckle. Yeah. Episode 62. And it's a wise man came back to Houston.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on 62 episodes.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. My dad's back, y'all. That's how I say it.
Hello.
He's back. He's back. He's got that spiced rum. He's going to be Daddy Spiced Rum.
Yes. Oh, before we go forward, I wanted to your listeners I want to thank you guys on air. Your Cognac, right? I know who the girl is. Your Cognac. Cognac and the girl host us every time we come to Houston, and I want to tell them on air how proud I am and how grateful I am because they both do a great job of hosting family. And if you've hosted family before, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's costly. You have to be patient. We interrupt your day. All those things are not missed by me. So with that, I wanted to tell them I know. And I appreciate it. And we always look forward to coming to Houston because of the great job that they do hosting my wife and I, her sister, and we look forward to this time of year. Whatever time we can get here, it's always the best time of year for us. So again, I want to thank Cognac and the girl.
The cheap girl.
Yeah, she's not on salary.
Inside joke.
Yeah, inside joke. Yeah, my daughter's on salary, and of course, Cognac. We always he is.
This is tequila.
Tequila. Forgive me. Tequila is a very close family friend, and he always makes an effort to stop in and see us because we love him, and he's a good friend of the girl and Cognac.
Yeah.
Yes. So
and your
again,
granddaughter.
and my granddaughter, he takes great care of my granddaughter.
Lord.
So again, we really appreciate it, and I just want to say thank you guys on air.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
We will not edit that out.
Wonderful.
Should I close the window? Okay, should I close one? Is it the echo?
It's not an echo. It's
okay.
just a
The
car.
wind.
Oh, that's right. You can't. It feels good.
No, yeah, we want, sorry guys, it's different editing.
Right, okay.
Anywho, we do not have a specific topic this evening. We're just going to frickin' chit-chat.
Family chat.
Family chats here.
All right.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
But we do always start with Tequila. How was your week?
My week was very, very good because I've been waiting for an inspection from the fire marshal since 2020, and they finally showed up yesterday. And even though it was 4 buildings, one of them passed. There was the building that I needed to pass.
Yes.
The other 3, they found very little minor things just because they have to find something.
Of course.
And,
job justification.
Yeah, so in 30 days, that'll be straight, and I can check that off my list of things to be worried about.
Amen. So, and no more tears this week?
No, they still more of those. I just think I ain't gonna. I'm getting. I've asked somebody to get past that, so I need to get past that myself. So.
Amen.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job, facilities and the safety person. Round of applause for you. Because it's hard to get past that damn fire marshal. I know that. And OSHA and everybody else.
Yeah, they unnecessary evil.
How was your week, Cognac?
My week was kind of a little messed up. The pump went out on our pool as we had guests. So I had to figure out how we were going to get it fixed. So hopefully they could fix it. The pool company we had were BSing us. And luckily the guy that serviced our engine of the pool came back out and told them that they were BSing us. Still cost me some money. Don't like that.
Of course.
Never
And
Nor should you.
And then the girl, noticed one of our lights are out. We have floating lights in the kitchen. Not so bad because it's still pretty lighty.
Lighty?
Lighty, yes.
Is that a word?
So one of them went out.
You notice that shit too. When there's like 100 and that one went out, it gets a little dark. Yeah. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to change that lighty.
Yes. But it's been a great week, though.
Yeah, but other than that, had some good crawfish today. Oh,
yes.
They were in the sauce, saucy heads.
All right.
And it was wonderful. Wonderful.
That was the highlight of this week, was the saucy head crawfish.
The saucy head crawfish, and dipped the hush puppies in that sauce.
Yeah. Juicy crawfish.
Juicy crawfish.
West Alford, yeah.
Right.
How was your week, Daddy Spiced Rum?
Spiced Rum. What day are we? What's it at? Friday. Yeah. It has been. I was telling my wife. Funny you should mention that.
Funny I should. Yeah.
Because just earlier I was telling my wife that for those of you who I know you have your orders, but we had picture day today, and this is a microcosm of my week in dealing with my daughters. My oldest daughter, Tequila. No,
I'm just the girl.
The girl.
I drink all things. That's
bear with me. The girl.
The alcoholic, yeah.
Call her Vodkila.
Vodkila.
Yeah.
What she did was probably minor to most people, but it's very meaningful to me. And I'll cut the story short. We had picture day, and she had arranged for us to have some classy pictures there. We had fun pictures where she had arranged for all her sisters and her mom and my granddaughter to wear these Parliament Funkadelic shirts. So I'm not going to go into that. It's just my favorite band. Yeah. It was a small gesture, but it's meaningful to me. And she knew that. She knew that's my oldest daughter. That's the kind of shit that she does. It means so much to me, and it makes working all year, saving and doing these kind of things to come here, makes it worth it, because she goes out of her way. She does. She's a genius at fucking detail.
Oh,
and
shit.
If you notice that stuff, then you realize why she's doing it. She did it for her dad. That's why she did it.
I know, because the shirt made me itch.
Yes. And they're
It
not
was funky.
It was funky.
It was a funky ass shirt.
They're not George Clinton fans, but she did it for her dad. That's a microcosm of my week. That's a microcosm of my oldest daughter and what she brings to the table, to my family. She's very much appreciated and very much loved. So that is a microcosm of my week, is my oldest daughter doing what she does for her dad. That's my week. I love my oldest daughter with. I don't even have the words to describe my appreciation and love not only her and her husband for what they do, but that's my week. That hopefully that describes my week.
I just want to tell our listeners if middle and last daughter were here, he would be saying the same thing. No,
no.
They would be jumping you right now over it.
Well, I think they're running up the studio right now.
But thank you, yeah.
I hope they're not outside.
But that's my week, though. That has been a week.
We enjoy having you guys here.
That's why this
you know how I am about family. I guess I'll just talk about my week. My week was family here. I enjoy having everyone here. I wish they'd all just move here so it wasn't just this big ordeal. Every time someone comes, we should be just randomly hanging out.
Fair enough.
So make it happen then.
Fair enough. I'm working on it with your mom, but your mom, hey, well, you know.
She's going to go where you go.
And I go where she tells me.
Okay, so I'll just tell her. I'm going to just start crying. I'll just work the tears. Work the tears, tell her I'm just verklempt.
So
I can't handle it anymore. If she doesn't come,
that'll work.
There'll be a picture of me in the pool floating.
That'll work for you, Bob.
Whatever I need to do.
Rob done left. You can live here.
Harper said she can't take it without her.
Harper.
Yeah. Harper got the dramatics. She can do it.
Yeah, Harper can get all of us to do fucking anything. That's our week every week.
Right.
Yes.
All right. So I don't know if you've been listening, Dad, but we have a special segment that we do here. Are you ready for the segment?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what the segment is, right?
I know what it is.
Yeah, you know what it is? Okay. It's, boom.
Joking with Cognac.
Ow.
Okay, explain this to me, please.
You should just listen, Dad.
No, this is okay.
Put it in between your news radio and listen to our podcast.
Oh, news radio.
Thank you.
Oh, that's my favorite show. It's one of my favorite
He
shows.
tells us a random joke.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
So I can say this one because it came to me in the middle of the night. I think I made this one up. Might have been said before, but what happens when you throw a comatose patient into hot water?
I'm not
A comatose patient into hot
Into
water.
hot, like a boil, like a hot water.
Comatose patients into hot water. Into boiling water. Okay,
I'm not
I know.
entertaining this.
I know it's sick, but please, fire away.
Vegetable soup.
Not bad.
God.
No.
Oh my
That's
God.
not bad. That is not
Oh,
bad.
Dad,
That's a good
you don't
one.
even realize everybody loves the segment.
That's not
This is
bad.
like the hype part of a lot of people's.
You gotta tell it to Ricky.
The whole episode.
I like
The
that.
same broth.
No, but that is.
The cooking and
I'm
the
also still not laughing.
Yeah,
I'm usually
it was
one that
funny.
doesn't
No,
laugh.
it's funny.
And
Funny is funny.
Tequila goes, that's great.
You gotta tell it to Ricky and TJ. Ricky will love it.
Yeah.
I know my daughter will love
Yeah.
it.
Oh my gosh.
Not bad at all.
That's a
Okay,
good one.
well, I'm still not laughing.
with noodles, you'll have to spend like $50 more a bowl.
I have to bring all these gentlemen to heaven with me in some way, shape, or form, and I'm already struggling.
Well, you going to hell for that, but nevertheless, that's a good shot.
And
Thought
you
you
too.
weren't supposed to go there.
Look at how hard you're laughing.
No,
You're
that was
doing
pretty
it.
good. No, I gotta admit that was pretty fucking
You were
good.
grabbing my feet.
Yeah, wait till you actually listen and hear the Miracle Whip joke.
Oh, the miracle whip.
Yeah, don't tell him right now.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we're just gonna chit chat.
Oh yes. Of course.
But Dad was not here when we talked about shaking my head, our episode of shaking my head. So we're gonna get a funkadelic perspective
Oh yeah. The
on
P-Funk.
what you feel about the slap heard around the world. We gave our opinion.
Oh, you guys already discussed this.
Yeah, but I
Yes.
want to hear yours, and we can.
Okay.
discuss. Yeah.
You know what?
I care about yours more than other people's.
When I saw it, I never thought it was fake.
Yeah.
I knew it was real. And then the aftermath of it,
Yeah.
I read different people's opinion, and it's gone from protecting the black woman to fulfilling the stereotype of the uncontrolled black male who can't control himself. That's a stereotype they have of us. My point in saying that it what I've read spans the spectrum.
Yeah.
Frankly, I think they're reading too much into it. That was just assault. Now, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm just saying it's just my opinion. That shit was wrong.
Yeah.
I see the other perspectives on it. And however you choose to go at it, whether it be protecting the female, whether it be fulfilling the stereotype, or like Steve Harvey said, which I thought he was reasonable. Steve Harvey said that Will Smith was wrong, that the way to handle that was check him off camera.
Yeah.
However, we all arrive at the same point. That was assault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, they should have hauled his ass off.
Yeah.
I'm not making it complicated, because I'm thinking you put your hands on another man.
Yeah.
You struck him. You slapped him. No matter the rationale, it's no different. In my opinion, now this may your listeners may
We have
disagree.
all kinds of different.
Good. So I'll say this. I feel comfortable in saying this. It's like I've often thought about, what if somebody called me nigger,
Yeah.
and I have been called nigger.
Yeah.
I will not bow down to that and strike you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk away. I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I'm an adult who's in control of his emotions, who's dealing with an ignorant motherfucker.
Yeah.
Now, if I act ignorant with you, which one of us is the fucking dummy? I know you're ignorant, and I get down to your level.
Yeah.
So, I say all that to say, in my opinion, we all know he was wrong, but to me, it's not complicated.
No,
it ain't that complicated.
Yeah.
You assaulted this man.
Yeah.
And the joke was, there are no limits when they tell jokes. We know from the past decade that they stretch the limits on what they will say. They go way out there and say some stuff. Frankly, I find this is offensive, and you're going too far.
Yeah.
But they hide, not hide. They say, well, it's just a joke, and we have accepted that. Will Smith, at his level, you know better. You ain't no rookie.
And
You
started
into the
out in
grade.
comedy, yeah.
So you know this stuff is coming at you. They all get it.
Yeah.
So that's my take on it. And to me, it's just assault. Now, you can take it from there and go all different angles with it and talk about all the other stuff. But to me, she'd been assaulted. She'd been taken down to the station. And then if Chris Rock said no charges, then fine.
Yeah.
But you haul his ass out of there.
Yep.
In my opinion, because the same standard that applies to a white man ought to apply to a black man. Because if a white man would have struck Chris Rock, ain't no fucking. Before he took one step off the stage, his ass would have been in handcuffs.
They'd arrest Chris Rock.
I think it would have been any color. Like, if it was a B-list actor, if it was not Will
Right.
Smith, nobody would have walked, but they probably, I think
Chris Rock.
the
Use
production
those
people
face.
probably just were like, oh, they planned something we don't know.
Hold on.
But
Mike just said, hold
after
on.
Chris Rock got off, I was finishing. When he got off the stage, and I'm sure he was like, what the fuck? He handled that well, because
Very well.
I thought it was a joke, because it was literally at April Fool's time.
Right, correct.
So, when he got off the stage and said something, they should have went to Will's seat and took his ass out.
I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What were you saying, Tequila? Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
You said he was saying it.
Mike made a statement. Had it been a white guy, they would have arrested Chris Rock.
Well, he's not wrong.
And he's been like, Chris Rock put his hand in my
They'd have figured it out.
his face in my hand.
You know, they'd have figured it out.
I mean, okay.
What I'm saying is somebody would have got arrested.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
No doubt about
If
it.
it was me, I'd have got arrested.
No doubt.
Yeah. I wouldn't even made it to
That's
Chris
why I
Rock.
said if it was a B or C list actor,
Yeah.
black or white, even a woman could have walked up there
Yeah.
and slapped him. Jada could have walked up there and slapped. It would have been a halt.
I've been a whole.
Yeah.
So I agree with that.
No, Jada would have got away with it too.
Nah, I think it was wrong. I believe it was wrong. I believe that Chris Rock handled it
Absolutely.
like a professional.
Like a pro.
And
He had that swing back.
I played.
It took him a minute.
Corniest swing.
I played a video.
I mean, he was.
Let him finish.
You know, sorry.
I played the audio of his brother addressing it, and I think that's appropriate as well. I think Will should be dealt with on both sides of the spectrum. You know, because if you slap my brother like that, and I see you, it may be a problem.
It's on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's on.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, so-
Correct.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I think he should deal with it. Whatever come to him for that, he deserves it.
Amen.
And I think what they did, the American Movie Association or whatever that stuff is, I think that's some bullshit.
It's some weak shit.
Nobody wants to come to your shit anyways. If you can still act and make good movies, who cares? But yeah.
Now, that's not to say Will ain't a bad guy. Also, look at the fact
No, I don't
that
think he's bad.
he's good. He
Yeah.
made a mistake. So, me personally, I know that part of his punishment is some of these people haven't realized, they don't understand that this is a different generation. You can do shit, and it's going to be with you on YouTube for life.
Yeah.
And sometimes it benefits you.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
I think in this case, Chris is in line
Yeah.
to make a lot of
Oh, he
motherfucking money.
did.
That's what he
His-
said.
That's what he
his,
did.
He said, I'm not talking about it unless I get paid.
Good
Talk
business.
about it till he get paid.
No, his comedy tickets.
Oh, that's a drop.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a drop.
that's right.
That's,
That's
a,
right.
That's
Right.
a drop in the bucket, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a drop in the
That's gonna
bucket to
make
the
Yeah,
money.
of course. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah. But
I agree.
You
I
have to
think
share that
it's-
money with people.
I literally think it's because Will Smith, you know, we all know what happened to Cosby. Will Smith became our black savior,
Amen.
the
Okay.
nice guy.
Okay,
you
yeah,
know,
right, right.
He's our representation
Right.
of the
Now,
nice
Dave Chappelle
black
came
man.
on.
Right? Well, somebody,
Yeah, I love now. Dave
to your
Chappelle is
point-
for me. You know, yeah.
to your point, somebody had to fill Bill's spot.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody had to fill it.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
I'm just saying, you know, they
to
were
your
like,
point-
Will Smith, the
Right.
nice, funny bunny guy,
Exactly.
who, you know, he's
That's a
so
good point.
at one with nature,
Good point.
and just lets his kids do. They're at one with the earth.
Right.
You know, they're like on this spectrum that I don't know. Look, he was frustrated. He was upset, and you did the wrong shit, and you got to pay consequences.
Right,
for
I
it.
agree.
I don't care.
It's just that
much.
simple.
Yeah,
Right, I
exactly.
agree.
That's simple.
I
Because
agree.
I'm gonna beat your ass too,
Right.
not on the stage.
Not on stage.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
And I was
You talk
thinking-
shit about my mom, my wife, my.
If it was my wife, what would I do? I wouldn't have done that. But I definitely would have caught him off stage and
but
checked
your
him.
wife would have been like, babe.
My wife would have
Different
checked
wife.
me.
You got a different wife. Well, we would all saw it in your face.
But his wife ain't used to him acting like that, so she probably ain't know how to read the room.
yeah,
Because he was a straight out of character.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
All true.
Well,
All true.
we all saw
All
the
true.
slap, right?
Yeah.
Y'all saw the like.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see how he like did like a high kick? Well, it was something like he learned on a movie. It was the
Yeah.
it was the corniest slap ever.
and that's the thing. And he was probably in the closet while she was bumping somebody.
Oh Lord. Well, I'm not talking about their genitalia.
Oh, that stuff. Yeah, yeah. That's a
I
whole
said
other
that
story.
before.
Yes.
We've talked about it before.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
Right.
what I said on the last episode, I said it's okay to poke your wife, but not poke fun at her. That's what I said.
Actually, that's valid. Actually, that makes perfect fucking sense.
He was probably sitting in the closet crying while he's here.
This was his moment.
Yeah.
This was his moment, and he snaps.
Yeah, yes.
Whatever.
But she didn't even support her. That's what killed me. She got
But you could see her clearly laughing about it, and then the minute she gave him a look.
Do you know how those machines work? You know, the Smiths and the Kardashians and the Gates, they have this machine of things that work
Right.
for them. So they say, I'm sorry, and then they go quiet.
Yeah.
And then this one will start talking for a little bit. It's no
Yep.
different with the Kardashians and like the Travis Scott thing. There was a big ordeal.
Yep.
And he got quiet. And then
Yep.
Kylie got quiet. And then Kylie started posting a little bit just to see the vibe, or he would post. There's a whole machine of these rich people because everybody's obsessed with them.
Yeah.
Look at this episode. We're
But,
still talking
It's a different
about
time.
Corny.
I don't know. If I was Will and I made that mistake and I was going through what he's going through right now, this is just me, and my wife
I just like my wife.
got in the media and said the things that she said, we'd have an issue.
What did she say?
You know, she said, I don't need protection and all that other kind of shit.
Yeah.
That ain't the time to say it, okay? You don't. Why you gotta say it to the
Then
media?
why? Yeah.
When I'm, you know what I'm saying? After I've done this stupid ass shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Sure is.
Maybe he just wanted to slap the shit out of him.
That's what I
Like,
think.
that's it. wrong day, wrong time. You should have slapped his ass at the Vanity Fair party. It would have just been a clip, and it wouldn't have been this big of a deal. Like, I don't know. I really don't care that much.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
moving on.
I just want to say that he doesn't. Will Smith, every black man doesn't represent every black man.
Right.
That's what's annoying to me. Well, like,
Very
kind of
annoying.
what my dad said. Like,
Very annoying.
It's like, oh, we're always aggressive. Black men are always aggressive. Like,
That's true.
Y'all have watched Will Smith fucking kiss bunnies and kiss ducks and all kinds of,
But you know,
Fresh Prince it up, and he's not a representation of us all of a sudden because he's angry. Shut up.
No, he ain't got
Very
any
good.
money.
Very good.
just
He ain't got any time.
in general, like,
Excuse whoever did that.
That was not me. That was not me.
It
it was
the
my chair against the
Okay.
wall.
Okay.
You leaned
Okay.
it too hard.
Right. That was really bad. In general, just speaking of like society, as far as like American society, I'll just bring it at that.
Oh, it was heard worldwide.
No, I meant, for some reason they feast on people being so
Up there.
up there, and then they're just like, oh. And
They
when
love
you-
to see the fall.
the fall.
Yeah.
They just love to see them fall. Like,
With pride comes great fall.
it's
But as he's falling, he's still richer than all of us. So why?
Correct.
Shut up. Stop.
No, I know, but
He will fall.
He ain't lose no publishing.
No money.
we are so fat and happy in
They
this
still-
country that people just, that's,
It's entertainment.
it's entertainment.
They ain't gonna stop playing Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Hell no, because I'm gonna still watch it too.
I watched King Richard today. He did an awesome job.
I saw a new Fresh.
Really? Oh yeah.
I saw Fresh Prince of Bel-Air the other day, and he slapped Phil in the face, and I was like, I
Yeah.
never saw this episode.
Yes, but that was scripted.
Right.
All right.
No, I like Will. I just hate he
I
did
do
that.
too.
Yeah.
No,
don't
I
look at
still,
him.
I like him too.
I still like him.
I'm not even a
made a
Chris
mistake.
Rock fan, and
Yeah.
I'm still saying.
Oh really? You don't like Chris Rock?
Yeah, he's
I'm a
I like
Chris
his
Rock fan.
humor. I like his humor.
Yeah, I like Chris Rock.
a Chris Rock fan. He's a Chris Rock fan.
Yeah, I like Chris Rock. The
Yeah.
funniest
I'm
thing
just not.
with Chris Rock was Me, Myself, and Irene, when the scene where he had the sons and he was watching Richard Pryor with them
Oh shit.
and they, as kids.
Was
and
that
he
me,
was
myself,
like,
and Irene?
Yeah, that's not the funniest thing to me though. That's what I think a lot of funny with Chris Rock.
and then
That was
later.
just funny.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying they were watching Richard Pryor together,
Yeah.
and then like when they got older, they were watching Chris Rock.
Oh,
And they're like, okay, Daddy.
That's so wholesome.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a visual person. I don't like the way he looks.
fair enough.
Chris Rock.
Oh, Chris Rock.
But Will always been a goofball, so
Yeah.
it do big corny shit. I just listened to his autobiography about 3 months ago, and he's been a goofball all his life,
Yeah.
for real. He always
Yeah.
did shit like he just done,
Yeah.
like irrational
ass.
decisions, and
Maybe you should have threw on his flip hat and then slapped him. made it funny or whatever. All right, Dad. What else do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about the country
Oh God.
as it stands
Which country? Which
today.
country? Oh,
This
one.
one.
Okay.
Now,
Which part? We have like 100 different parts.
well, I know about. Well, you guys are in Texas, so let me tell you about California. I'm sure you have a wide range of listeners. Well, let me give it. Let me give your audience how it is from a ground level. Now, like everybody at this table, I'm a working class guy. Okay, I'm not living in Beverly Hills. We ain't rolling like that. I'm just a working class guy like anybody. But let me make this perfectly clear to everybody who's fucking listening. California suck. Okay, let me just put it to you like that. So if you're thinking about moving to California, think again. Think again, motherfucker. Think again.
No, you're not invited.
But people want to come to Texas.
New York.
Well, I can see coming to Texas because
Okay,
it's much more attractive.
But us that live here, we don't.
And I can see that.
Here,
I can see that because we bring that California bullshit to wherever we go. That is true. So for me, I'm just saying from a ground level, meaning a working class. That's cognac. Is cognac okay? Cognac, can
because
we get?
You guys listen to the same shit.
No.
We agree so much.
I'm talking about I stopped listening to talk radio. Be perfectly honest with you. Now, so I'm talking about just life. So if you're thinking about moving to California, motherfucker, think again. Because they tax the shit out of you. And that's okay. Keep it rolling there. That's cognac. Cognac has lost of color in his face right now.
And if you're thinking about moving to Houston, think of motherfucking again.
Think again.
Because we tax the tax out of you.
Yeah,
got
Houston
bad
sucks.
traffic.
And it's a whole lot of.
But it's better than California. But it's better than California.
There's a good place
Houston
called
flood?
West Virginia.
Houston flood?
Sir, do you want them here or not? That's why
I'm
you
in the
gotta
castle.
stop laughing and listen.
I understand.
We don't want them.
I understand your
We don't
point of
want
view.
anybody here.
I understand your point of view.
Who flood?
I get it. Because
Flood all the time.
I'm
like Noah over
from a
here.
generation.
Oh yeah, all y'all California. Yeah, you can't get here.
From a generational
Then
standpoint,
focus.
from black folk, before Atlanta was a hot spot, Charlotte, North Carolina was the fucking hot spot. Then it was Atlanta. Now it's Texas. That's how it's rolling. There is a reverse exodus from the north and west going back south because living, and just be perfectly honest with you, living in these democratic cities and the fucking crime, it is, you don't want, if you're a family man or a family person, that's not where you want to be, which explains the reverse exodus that's happening now. Let me tell you, what they do in California in a microcosm, they take from those, what the ideal is to take from the ultra rich and give to the have-nots. But the problem is when they take from the have-nots, it's trickled down to the middle class. So they're actually taking from the high earners and the middle income earners, and they're giving it to the have-nots. Well, that's problematic for me because I don't mind paying my taxes to the government. I understand. I'm not an anti-tax person, but what I do object to is taking my fucking money and giving it to somebody who's made bad decisions in their life.
Really?
And feeding these motherfuckers. Because here, listen. When my wife and I had our children, we figured out, we thought, what can we afford? See, because I never thought about disability, I never thought about unemployment. I thought, what can I make to feed 3 people? That was the goal. Okay? So now you have people, and I don't give a fuck how it sounds, I'm just telling you the truth. I object to you taking my money, giving it to people who have the same opportunity I have, but made fucking bad decisions, and I work hard to feed my family. I work hard to take these trips. And you take my fucking money and you give it to people, and let me be crystal clear. Part of it is I'm talking about motherfucking illegals. Let me be crystal clear. I ain't mixing no goddamn words on that.
Yeah.
Listen, if you want to come illegally, come legally, I'm all for that. Because a man trying to feed his family, I ain't trying to hold it against you. You come across the border, you follow the rules, I'm all for it. Hell, I'll even pay a little bit more taxes to help you to get on your feet. Because I got a family, so I get it. But you come and you add nothing to the community. You are taking, not adding. And the fact of the matter is, it's not a PC thing to say. The black community can't afford to be in competition with other people for social services. There's only but so much. So if so many people come in a certain area, I'm going to take from that black family and give it to this family who's maybe just come here, maybe a month or so. So I'm going to take from you. Now you're getting less for your family. And I'm going to give it to these people. I object to that. I object to driver's licenses. I object to health care. I object to education. Because my people, black people, are still struggling to get that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I object to that, and I'll admit to your listeners, this is purely racial. I object to that because my people died for this shit. My women who came before me were raped and murdered and butchered. Black men were hung for this shit. But in California, no problem. We're just gonna give it to so and so. Just because they came across the border. If I offended anybody, well, so goddamn what? That's my view on what I see. Because you're taking my money.
Okay, can I?
Of course.
What about the Canadians, though?
Fire away.
No, I love the Canadians.
No.
Hey, Drake.
I agree with you.
I agree with what you're saying. I just think that part of our problem, if you've listened to our if you've listened to our podcasts, is bipartisanship. That's what the stupid shit is. Everybody wants to be so Democratic or so Republican instead of coming together, because I'm not either. I'm not any of this shit.
Nor am I.
I agree with some of what you said, and not some of what you said, and nobody is. We're supposed to be the United States of America, and we're not united before anybody comes over here.
Fair enough.
So,
fair enough.
I agree with you. We don't have our shit right here. I'm just gonna say it more PC. Yeah. We don't got our shit right here, and we want to be like, yeah, come on. It's not working.
Right.
It worked back in the day because you needed more people. You know, that's why they made us look so fabulous. You know, yeah, come here. You know, it's no different than a vacation destination. We look like a vacation destination to people coming from where they're coming from. It's not a fucking vacation here.
Right.
And we have a lot of shit that is backwards and wrong, and we ain't got the money to do it.
Right.
Just like we didn't have the money to send. Obviously we do. But us as regular people don't realize we had money to help Ukraine. Where'd that come from? You know? We really have to figure out shit here, but we can't because we've made this hierarchy of the clash of the
government
rich motherfuckers.
Control, yeah. It's basically...
and I'm not anti-government or anti any of that.
Me neither.
You know, like you said, I'm not anti-taxes. You know, that's... But goddamn,
it's a facade. It's a facade. It's like that's what they keep talking about, the Great Reset shit. It's like you'll be happy to have something and not own it, type thing. And they've stated that.
What do you mean?
Stated that.
Why are you looking at me?
Huh?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
No, the look up the Great Reset.
I've heard of that term before.
They
Why
said
do we have
that
to look it up? If you're going to bring it up, you need to have your facts.
I do have my facts. Basically, they're saying the statement is we will give the people what they need. All governments will control what people need. And all you have to look up is the Great Reset. And they said that you'll be happy to own. You won't own anything, but happy not to own it by 2030.
That's called the Great Reset.
Great Reset.
I guess
Okay.
we'll all have to look it up.
Who said that?
Okay, yeah.
You haven't told us.
What's his name? I can get it real quick.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just all Google.
Just look up. I said the Great Reset.
We heard you.
Right.
So I'm not. Yeah, if you brought it up, bring
Yeah.
it up. Like if I say something, I got my facts. Yeah. Like I said, in layman's terms, we're fucked up here, y'all. But at the same time, I am one of those. I'm just speaking for myself as a girl. I try to. We all still are human beings. We only have so long to live. And the Great Reset is what God gave you, whatever God you serve.
Who I'm following.
I'm trying to be as positive as I can. Handle shit that I can handle because I'm not going to be able to fix all of this in my lifetime because it's been just shit on shit on shit. Rich people doing whatever the fuck they want. It's like they're playing Legos.
That's what it's Great Reset.
With real people.
Look at that. They're playing.
I'm not going to keep... Dude, I'm
saying
I'm talking. You didn't have anything. I'm speaking from my reset of what you said.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm just going to try to be the best human being I can be. And
Cool with that. Yes.
I work.
Cool. Right.
I have always had a problem with somebody who doesn't work. I don't care if you're an immigrant or not. Work. Get a fucking job.
Right.
Get a fucking job. I don't want to pay for you sitting at home. That's bullshit. And take care of your shit.
Take care of your right.
You know, I've never had a handout. I haven't had a handout since I was 16 years old. I've always worked. I didn't have everything that I have now. I'm almost 40, and I fucking worked my ass off for it. And I think people look at
Still today,
like the shit that people have, like even you know, like in Mobile, you know, a lot of people don't have shit in Mobile, and they're like, oh, I got the nice house. You worked for it. You worked for your shit. Mom worked for her shit,
right,
you know,
right.
And I've worked for my shit, and yeah, like that. I don't want anybody here to have a fucking.
Sorry, Klaus Schwab.
Right, I'll Google it later. God. All I'm saying is,
You know who he is.
you know, anybody here, I don't care what color you are, where the fuck you came from, you come over here and you fucking work. I don't want you to take my money.
Right. Agreed.
Yeah.
Klaus Schwab is.
And how about you, Tequila?
Work.
What are your thoughts?
I'm on the world or the nation, the country.
Yeah, on the country. Yeah.
I'm a simple man. I try to manage the things that I can manage. I'm a man of God, so I try to pay attention to the things. So by me believing in God, I believe in the devil. I believe in things that other people don't believe in.
Of course.
So I believe in distractions, and I think it's a lot of distractions out there that'll keep me distracted from serving God. And I can look at race and I can get distracted. I can look at the government and I can get distracted. So it's like almost like she said, all I do is try to do what's best for me, my family, and my community.
I agree.
If they want to take care of people that come into the country, illegal or legal, they've been doing it forever. How the hell black people get here? How the hell they get here? You know, where the Indians at?
Right.
So I just can't beat myself up over that. And some things I dislike, but render to Caesar what's belong to Caesar.
Yeah, man.
And I keep it moving.
Yeah.
And I vote, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's all bullshit. The political system.
I thought you said you didn't vote.
You know, and
I
that's,
never said that.
Oh.
Yeah, I never said that.
and that's reasonable. What you both said, because when I'm just venting to you guys in the audience, but when it comes down to it, I'm just like you two.
Yeah.
I focus on what I can, and I take care of my family, and that's primary. That's primary. This stuff, if they're gonna take it, then there's nothing I can do. Then take it. I ain't happy about it, but I'm gonna keep moving on because I gotta take care of my family.
You gotta take care of your family.
I gotta take care of my family. I agree with that. I agree.
See, and I'm on the opposite side.
How
You
so?
ain't taking shit from me.
How so?
You ain't taking shit from me.
Mm-hmm.
What I've earned, what I've.
So you think you're not gonna have taxes anyway?
No, I'm
What do you
saying.
mean? What do you mean?
It pisses me off. I don't like it. What, you know, when you. This is hard to sell, I guess.
Well, you don't have to sell it.
No, it's not selling. It's a wrong
it,
terminology.
It's
It's a Jewish term to
Did you
sell.
just hear what my
I
dad
know,
just said?
I'm
Just speak
joking.
on it. Like,
I don't like that. I don't like that. You buy a property, you own it.
don't have.
I know. I'm very passionate about this. I don't like that the government, like, when I pay taxes at one sum all the time, right? And so that being said, when I go through it and I'm like, I don't have kids. First of all, I don't have kids, unfortunately.
You have a niece.
And yes, but the school that should have been the other schools. So, education, that's like the biggest part of the tax.
School.
The
You
school
said property
tax.
tax.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
gotcha.
property tax is like thousands of dollars.
Have you seen these schools? Have you seen these schools? Have
That's
you seen the
my-
football field? This is Texas.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I-
we take
no,
pride in high
we-
school football.
No, when we were riding to the ramen place with Janice, I said, look at these schools
Yeah.
with her auntie, Janice. I said, look, they got this big ass field. And I said, you know, why am I paying for schools? They haven't been to school in 2-3 years. You know, whatever.
But they still have to be maintained.
They've
You keep saying
been
that.
they've been in school all year.
But I'm
The
saying,
school-
you know,
yeah.
you should be able to opt. You should be able to opt out. Like, why am I paying school taxes for a child I have in school? Because that's the biggest tax. I'm talking about thousands of dollars. That's the biggest tax.
Like I said,
Okay.
somebody did it for you, Rob.
What do you mean?
Somebody lived down the street.
Oh,
no,
no.
listen. Somebody lived down the street from your grandfather in that neighborhood he lived in that didn't have kids, and they paid school taxes for you to go to school. You're not the only person that don't have kids that pay school
I said
taxes.
you're right. I guess because I went to the
I'm just saying, weird.
the weird ones. Yeah.
You don't have to pay them. You don't have to pay them.
They'll come take your house.
Right?
No, he don't pay him. That's the thing.
Yeah, but my bad.
I just feel
that's
like
your opinion.
what? Sorry, Jack.
No. I was saying to his point, that's part of taxes that I don't mind because that benefits society as a whole. An educated person is a better fit to society than an uneducated person because they're more than likely they're gonna add to the tax base of a city or a country. So I don't mind paying for that kind of thing. To your point, please go ahead.
And I get that.
Go ahead.
And I get that.
Okay.
But why? From the bill I got, because I'm really, Jew, bill focused.
Hey, stop saying that, man. Stop saying that.
I'm joking.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad your audience knows that, because, your Jew
But
ain't got nothing to do with that. That's just
but
Rob talking.
Because I'm a Jew over here too.
Yeah, and that's just Rob's opinion, and that's fine. Please, go ahead. I don't mean to interrupt you, please. Finish.
Cognac, sir.
Cognac, yeah, please.
I'm just joking.
Please, finish your point.
So, no, I was like, why am I paying more for schools that have not been open
They've been open all
for...
year. They've been open all year. My son
I'm
goes
talking
to
about
school.
the two tax payments I made have been increasing.
They were open. They just weren't going to their building.
Right. I mean,
I got a piece of land, ain't nothing but some fucking trees on it, and I pay school taxes for that land. Don't nobody live on it or nothing, just full of trees.
ain't no school.
Ain't no school. Ain't no school in the city, literally.
Yeah.
Where the land is, no fucking school, and I still pay school taxes for a whole motherfucking other city.
I think he thinks of it like too literal, like where it's school tax. It's not just school tax. It's paying for a lot of things. But that's your own fault because you get it in a lump sum. You don't. It's
That's
not
my fault.
It's not. It's.
I'm still paying the same thing.
It's not a.
I'm still going to pay the same amount.
It's not.
Just every month
it's
they're
not
going to tax.
you don't have kids, so you don't pay school tax. That's dumb.
I think that shit.
Nobody would have kids. I promise you. As people hustle, and the way people hustle, there'd be no kids. There'd be like 10 kids in all of Houston.
In Texas.
School.
Right, in band school.
Band school.
Right, I'll teach them at home.
Hey.
Fuck it.
You know?
Fuck it.
I
Fuck
mean,
it.
but
and
that-
then what are you gonna do with that money?
But
Give
these
it to
little
us.
these little
We gotta
cats,
homeschool.
these little cats can't help but hump themselves either way. So you know they're gonna have kids.
I don't even know what that means.
Everybody gonna have kids.
I don't even know what that means.
Okay.
Go.
No, I'm saying they're
Can we
gonna-
talk about something else besides school tax now?
Oh wait,
What's the
before we
biggest tax?
before we wrap it up, the whole point was a California. So we ended on this quick point. If it's okay, then we can move on. We're talking about my point was about California and how fucked up it is. Here's the deal. To Rob's point and to everybody else's point, what they're doing is when you continue to add a percent tax, you've mismanaged the shit you've already taxed us on, and now you come back with this tax and this tax is 0.5%. But let me tell you people something. Over the course of time, you end up with fucking gas that's $6.19. That's how it gets to $6.19. You in fucking Texas, it's $3.42. So the oil company, everybody can explain that shit all they want. It's gas. The only difference is it's going to California and it's going to Texas. How the fuck is it $2 more in California? Why? Because over the years they've added 0.5%, 2 cents, and when you look at it in a microcosm, very small, you would think, oh, well, it's not that big a deal. But over the course of 20 years, you're talking about dollars.
I want to bring that up just
go
for
ahead.
the people, because you brought up gas.
Go right ahead.
I don't want any outside opinion here. Is the gas prices in California Biden's fault, or has it been going on for 20 years?
It is not Biden's fault.
Thank you. That's it.
That's the truth.
Thank you.
It is
Thank you.
not
That's
Biden's
it.
fault.
That's all I want. Because
Okay.
people seem to have forgotten, we pay a lot of money for the school taxes, and they've forgotten how this shit works.
That's true.
I'm so sick of
It's not Biden's fault.
Biden's fault,
Nope.
Trump's fault,
That's not
Obama's
true.
fault,
That's
Bush's fault.
not true.
So this shit is
Not true.
beyond those
That's right.
like infrastructures of this person there. Okay. Thank you.
It's the local politicians in Sacramento.
Yeah.
It is not Biden. That is not, and I ain't no Biden fan.
Me
but,
either.
but I'm not gonna lie on dude either.
Thank you. Thank
it's not
you.
his
That's
fault.
my point. Thank you. Thank
You're very
you.
welcome. You're
Thank
very
you. Now
welcome.
can we get off politics
Yes, we
for
can.
a minute?
No, I need
Oh,
to
okay. Oh,
At
you're making
this
it.
point, no,
I literally said I didn't want to
no, I
hear
need,
your
at this
opinion.
point, I need to make a statement on
Make a
Biden's
statement.
behalf.
Alrighty.
Biden said that did you put the water, and the water has geese, and the geese in the water.
That's literally
has
how you
geese.
talk sometimes. Are you speaking Biden or you? And I said what I said.
How would you say it?
Maybe
That's
he
his
likes
humor.
cognac.
That's-
Shit.
All I know.
Shit. He old and he drank a lot of cognac.
All
Shit.
I know is it's nothing new under the sun.
No.
Psalms.
Yeah.
You're quoting Psalms.
It's Ecclesiastics.
Is Ecclesiastics
Yeah.
or Psalms? Okay.
Nothing new under the sun.
Nothing under the sun. That's what it
And
says.
when you start seeing new shit, you get scared. But man has been the same since
That's
the beginning
correct.
of time.
Amen.
I mean, the technology
Amen.
and all that shit. I mean, because we are made in the image of God, so we create
You hear
something.
he said man, y'all.
I mean,
Humans
haven't
as
changed.
the girl, y'all heard what he said.
Human nature has not changed.
That's correct.
Human nature is always
I mean, so
Yeah.
human nature hasn't changed. So what are we dealing with? Humans.
TikTok.
So
That's what we're
I mean,
doing.
because the technology.
TikTok
because
and social media.
That's good.
we
That's
don't
right.
develop stuff because it's just in our nature to be develop
be
and
able to
create.
boast.
And
I like that.
progress. And
I mean,
Amen.
you got
Amen.
Greek statues, and I mean, Greek thinks they're gods, and
True.
That's human nature.
Yeah.
Amen.
No,
I agree.
We always want to be better.
Yeah.
Amen.
Nothing new under the sun, though.
No.
So, as long as I've been living, I've never seen them come. And I'm not saying it's not going to happen, because I don't even. And it probably has happened before. I don't remember, but I haven't ever seen them come and take shit from people and make them go to a soup line because we got you in the United States of America. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give you everything you need. So you don't need to own shit or whatever. Just we got you. Go to the soup line. We gonna give you your clothes, and you just barely exist. You know, your existence is based off of what we give you.
You know, and the funny thing is,
I seen it happen in other countries due to war, and the economy got fucked up, and just trying to help people.
Oh my gosh,
But,
come in, really quick. My dad is so used to having personal fucking assistants that he obviously texts Sister 3 here to bring him some water. There's a whole refrigerator behind me full of water. Yeah. Thank you, Sister 3.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
She takes great care of me. She really does. That's my baby girl.
Everybody's
It's got
just-
good benefits.
my
good
baby
benefits.
girl. I beat you.
And then he kicked her out.
Ricky, thank you, little girl.
No problem.
no, you know, there's Adon statues, Adam statues. There's, like you said, going to that where there's so many statues of great
I didn't mention
people.
statues.
Huh?
I didn't mention statues.
But I meant you said great human. Okay, go ahead.
That's the cognac talking.
Yeah, I just say human nature is human nature.
Okay, Spiced Rum over there. We're gonna get a lot of flack over your shit.
Yeah, well, that's when you have guests.
Because we all have careers.
Ah.
I'm about to send it to Yo Boss.
Hey, by the way, do you guys get comments back on your podcast?
Yeah.
Does that happen? Oh,
It's legit. We don't just sit up here and just shit and
just
giggle.
talk.
We would just do that.
I
We do that downstairs.
I'd be interested to hear the comments from this podcast.
They're gonna say, "Don't bring that racist ass Trumpy."
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So our next topic is 3,000 questions
Next topic.
about me.
I mean, yeah.
3,000 questions about the girl, 3,000 questions about cognac, and 3,000 questions about Spiced Rum. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna use this book.
Okay.
So we try to be ultra
How do you not remember?
transparent, and we want them to know everything they can about us. So we got this book, 3,000
Oh,
questions
okay.
about me.
All right.
You're gonna open the book and randomly pick a question, and
Okay.
read that question, and we're gonna answer it.
Each one of you answer the question.
All of us.
All four of us.
Okay, so
Randomly, yeah.
Random.
Yeah,
Random.
random. And what's
Grab the
number?
pen and mark it.
okay, let's go to question 430.
430. Got a young
I'm
question.
gonna mark that now.
Okay.
And the question is, do you have a secret place where you go to when you want to be alone? I'll say it again. Do you have a secret place you go to when you want to be alone?
You got it.
I heard it. I was waiting for your answer, Dad.
Oh, I'm first?
No, you don't have to. I was just.
Oh.
I was about to go report back to Mom. That was
No.
I don't have a secret place. I'm kind of forced to a place. 'Cause I got a long commute and I deal with the Houston traffic. So
the car.
Yeah,
Well,
the car.
fuck yeah. The car is
Yeah.
all
That
ours.
was
yeah, the car.
That's not true because I'm your Uber driver
Yeah.
most times. So it's,
No,
I don't
so-
have my secret place.
But I be taking naps.
And I have an area set up in my my lavatory
He goes to doo-doo, y'all.
I have my laboratory set up a certain way where I don't have to be doing nothing but
Sending
I can
multiple
smoke.
videos.
I can smoke a pipe or
Yeah.
watch videos, read
Cool.
a book.
That's
I even
nice.
throw my tobacco in there with the pipe.
In the bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, okay. I don't feel like tobacco.
Huh?
Maybe, okay. Well, I mean, whatever. Do what you do.
I mean,
Yeah.
I get lost sometimes.
Yeah. What's your secret place? Cognac?
me, my Jeep,
Your head?
my Jeep. Oh yeah,
Your
my
brain?
head.
Your brain?
My Jeep. Sometimes I'll just sit in the Jeep. Yeah, like this.
Where's your secret place, Dad?
You just said it. It's my head. Generally
I
speaking,
said for him. I didn't know
but,
where.
but,
head,
but it's
the
true
the head.
because generally speaking, as my daughters know, I'll leave company in a minute to be alone because I prefer to be alone. That's just, and it may seem antisocial, but I really don't care because the people who know me personally, which is just my family, they know it's nothing personal. I'll leave in a minute when I want to be alone. And since we're here in Houston, I go out front because it's just so damn peaceful. Now, you know, my oldest daughter, the girl, laughs at me, but it's just so peaceful out in front of her house. It's a quiet neighborhood, by the way.
It's not that quiet. Don't move here.
It just, well,
I didn't
when
want
I'm here.
The listeners I was talking to. Yeah.
But to answer your question, I don't think it's secret, but yes, but you said it. It's my head. That's where I go to be alone. And every now and then, you guys will catch me, and you ask me something, and I will have a rude response.
Yeah.
The rude response comes from I'm in my head, and I'm being interrupted. But you don't know that, so that's what that is.
I do that too.
Well, now we know.
How about you, dear?
Now you know.
What was it? It was the secret spot.
Yeah.
Do you have a secret spot?
My
Yes.
secret spot is where we are right now, and y'all have taken it the fuck over. This was my apartment that I made in our home. But yeah,
I thought it was a bridge.
my head. No, it's not a bridge. My head is my secret spot.
I'll pick another question.
Your head.
No.
I'll pick another
Yeah.
question.
Because I literally,
No, that's it.
I literally
Yeah.
am always in my brain dealing with. I don't think people realize how much I deal
Shit
with.
you
I
deal
think
with,
that they just see
You deal with a lot
and
of
not
shit.
realize.
Yeah, you deal with a lot of shit. Yeah.
You know, I have my husband's family's personalities, my family's personalities,
Yeah, you deal with
and I deal with all of them all the time. And that's why I'm probably the most quiet. I'm probably more quiet than you, Dad, but I also try to make people comfortable. I'm always in my head because I just want to give myself peace and also make people happy. So yeah, my brain's definitely my secret hiding spot, and I got a whole lot of shit in my brain. I think about a lot of stuff all the time. Yeah.
Before we go, I know we have to go eat, but we have to touch
Yeah,
on
'cause I'm
we have to
fucking
touch on the
hungry.
funk. We have to touch on
But
the
I'm
funk.
funking
We
hungry.
have to touch on the funk. Before
Yeah.
we go, all the listeners, check out Parliament Funkadelic. 1970 to 1981. Any album, any concert in that range. I feel like I have to put that out there. We can talk about it later on another podcast because everybody's hungry. But when I come back again, we're going to talk about the funk. Which one is George Clinton funk?
With or
The
without
P-funk.
mushrooms?
Without. Without the P-funk.
I'll make some sauteed with garlic, butter, and mushrooms.
And we'll see you
Got that
mushrooms.
funk.
Thank y'all for having
Got that
me.
funk.
Thank you
We
guys.
ain't leaving the funk.
That's close. That's close. But teach his own.
We leave the funk.
That's how he sings karaoke
Really?
also.
Wait.
Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you for having
I
me.
apologize. My dad does not reflect everything that I think.
That's Fair enough.
Or us.
That's correct.
I don't
That's
know.
correct.
You know how those corporations say,
Yes, and you should.
this person does
Yes,
not
yes.
reflect
Yeah, his
the
opinions do not reflect our opinions.
Yeah.
But
A disclaimer.
We appreciate
We
the
just
A
bring
disclaimer.
opinions.
Yeah.
But it's good because you should have different opinions.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the
And
point of the
one
show.
of my most annoying
That's one of the
opinions that you
show.
had was that everybody should move to Texas. So I definitely don't
Oh, I
agree
did.
with that.
Did I say that?
You kind of made it seem that way, and Texas sucks. Thank you. Good night, guys.
Good night. Good
Love
night.
you.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye. I was making sure.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.